How you doing, you guys? Welcome to Rams Digest, where the Rams make a shocking move, a move that changes everything for the team. And I am happy to share that on with you guys here today at Rams Digest. The Rams have made a shocking move. We are going to get into a little bit into that. We're going to talk about a player who just recently changed his number, and we're going to get into the official draft order. How you doing? Welcome to Rams Digest. I'm your host, Luchy Aimable, and we are going to get into a little bit of those topics. But before we get into those topics, I need you guys to hit that subscribe button right at the bottom. We are almost on the road to 5K subscribers, so let's get the ball rolling, right? Before we get into anything, we have to discuss this shocking move. Cooper Kupp getting released. It looks like we are not going to find a trade for our beloved Cooper Kupp, so it looks like he will be released. Cooper Kupp is someone that everybody loves on Rams Digest. Everybody appreciates Cooper Kupp. He was a part of the 2021 championship team. Oh my God, I almost said 22. He is a part of the 2021 championship team. He was a triple crown winner for us and also Super Bowl MVP. This is someone that everybody loves in Rams house, in the Rams community, in Los Angeles in general. But he is going to get traded, and it don't look like we would find I traded out. He's most likely to get released, and it don't look like we will find a trade option for Cooper Kupp. This is big. It's not like he didn't put any good numbers up. Cooper Kupp did have let me enlarge this, 12 games where he had 100 targets, 67 receptions, 6 touchdowns, 720 yards, and he had 10.6 yards per carry and 29 first downs. Um, this is not the usual numbers we are used to from Cooper Kupp. He was a triple crown winner, 1,000 yard receiver, but obviously that production reduced having Puka Nacua and him flourishing the way he has. I would have felt very down with this release if we did not pick up Devontae Adams via free agency, because we have Devontae Adams and we have Puka Nacua, and we can get another receiver in the draft. I am not also upset about him being released, and I don't think too much Rams fans are upset about him being released, but um we are just emotionally tied to Cooper Kupp. Like I said, he did have that triple crown season. He did have a pivotal moment in the Super Bowl after Odell Beckham went down. We all remember Odell Beckham was injured in the first quarter, and then it was Cooper Kupp after that. But yeah, this is a serious move because obviously it frees up some cap space, and with Devontae Adams coming in to fill that veteran receiver role, it is not a move I would say we should totally be upset with, or we should be or not gravitate towards this release. But um it was something that was coming. It was something that was nearing down because we got Devontae Adams and we wasn't getting any trade packages for Cooper Kupp, and he would most likely be able to um find a team that he would want to go to, right? Not being traded or forced to go to another team or anything. But now he gets the opportunity to speak to other teams and try to get the deal and the slot position that he would want. Moving forward, I would say that the top destinations for Cooper Kupp, I would say, would be a contender. He is nearing down to the end of his career or the lifespan of the wide receiver career, and I would say it probably would be the Steelers. I know they picked up DK Metcalf. They got George Pickens, and they also would, if they do pick up Cooper Kupp, or Cooper Kupp ends up signing with them, they would have a veteran who can still put up great numbers, as you can see here. This numbers for a vet on your team is nothing to be a slouch about, right? He 720 yards. That is something I would take any day of the week for my third to second best receiver on the team. Obviously, he's probably not going to go to a team where he's the number one option. He's 31 years old, so he's not going to go to a team where he would be the number one option, but I think he would go to a team where he's a solid number two. Because obviously there was no space or room in the Rams for him in the later part of his career. I know a lot of people would want him to retire there. Understand, but I don't think there was any room for him at that point of stage in his career. But I do wish I do wish not Puka, I do wish Cooper Kupp a wonderful end of his career. To wherever he signed, he was a pivotal part of the Rams. He did everything that we would want in a receiver in an unlikely situation. So thank you, Cooper Kupp, and I hope that you have a great end of the career, end of the road. But let's continue here. We have Puka Nacua changes his number. I know a lot of people was wondering, is Puka Nacua going to stay with number 17 now that Davante Adams coming in? But he is not going to stay with the number 17, and it was nothing as if like he had to change it. I think he wanted to change it. He is now going to wear the number 12, his college number. Is nothing that is not. I mean, he finds a certain tide with that number. I know he came in with the number 17, but I think it was only because someone else had the number 12 on the team. But now he solidified himself on the team and earned the right to pick his own number, and he picked number 12. So Davante Adams will stay with the number 17, the number that he has been playing with throughout his entire career in the NFL. I know some people just probably want. I know some people have the Puka Nacua 17 jersey, and that would be more like a vintage jersey now. At that point, you're gonna say, I had the 17 and 12, but he will be changing back to his BYU number 12, and I feel like we're gonna get an even crazier Puka Nacua season, right? 17 wasn't even the original number he probably wanted, but 12, the number that he actually got to pick, I think is wonderful, right? Puka Nacua is now going to be wearing the number 12. So pick up those number 12 jerseys. If you have 17 already, hang that up in the rafters. Keep it behind you. Let everybody know that's vintage Puka Nacua. That's offensive rookie of the year, Puka Nacua. So record breaking Puka Nacua, number 17. So hang those up in the rafter. Pick yourself a number 12 jersey because we're going back to the BYU days. I'm not mad at it. I like it. Puka Nacua, number 12. Davante Adams staying with 17. So we still going to get a vintage beast, number 17 in Davante Adams. So let's go, right? So let's keep it going. Official draft order. I know it is the off season. Free agency has been going crazy for us here at the Rams, but we have to also remember there is a draft, and we have the official draft order, and I just want to see if I can pull that up for you. There we go. The official draft order, we got the first round, 26th pick. Round 3, 90th pick. Round 3, we have 2 picks in the third round, no pick in the second round. So round 3, we have the 90th pick. Also in the round 3, we have the 101st pick. Round 4, we have 127, and then it dips down to 3 picks in round 6, which is 190, 195, and 201. I know a lot of people is probably like, we have no second round pick, we have no 5th round pick, but we have been very, very great at picking up these gems in the later rounds, right? We picked up Puka, if I'm not mistaken, in the 5th round. We picked up Kyren Williams, if I'm not mistaken, in the 4th round, right? We are picking up these gems in the later rounds, so I'm not too concerned about the Rams draft order. I think the first round, we'll probably be looking at an offensive tackle. Most likely, we'll probably be looking at an offensive tackle. Maybe a young wide receiver, and maybe a cornerback. So I think those three things is up for contention on what we're gonna pick on the 26th round. And then after that, it dips down to the third round, where I feel like we'll probably be looking at a young quarterback to back up Matthew Stafford. I know we re-signed Jimmy, but that's more for like veteran presence. Matthew Stafford's a vet, but we're talking about veteran presence for the young quarterback, right? So probably pick up a young quarterback in the later rounds. If I'm not mistaken, we could probably pick up a tight end. I don't know how much too much tight ends out there apart from Colston Loveland, but there are multiple great tight ends. If I'm not mistaken, there are some from Alabama, but I would promise I would get to you about that information. But we have the fourth round, and then that's 6 picks in the sixth round, no seventh round pick. So I think that this is pretty solid. We are going to get some good gems. Trust me, the Rams pick up gems in the later rounds. Most of our talent is from the later rounds. We are going to pick up gems. But the highlight of today's episode, Cooper Kupp getting released. Cooper Kupp is getting released. He will no longer be a part of the Rams. No trade packages for him. He will have the options to talk to any team he wants and go to any team he wants to sign with. Very, very big. But incoming Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua getting that solidified number one. He was solidified, but now it's for sure your show. So Puka Nacua running the show with the number 12. It is nothing that I would not want. Number 12, BYU, Puka Nacua will be on the team. That's it for today's episode. Thank you for tuning in. Like I said, hit that subscribe button so you can get your daily, weekly Rams content. Me and my co-host Josh will be covering it all. Thank you. See you at the next one.